All right, shut up. Did you get Betty's money?
Yeah, it was stuck in the mail this morning. I wrote her a little note in it, too. So, I can't remember exactly what I said. I think I told her she was a special person or something like that. That I thought she was special and I was sorry. Or something. I said something to that effect.
That's very nice.
So after all that went down, the bit about him on the show, and now you know where he's at, and he's in jail, and you guys wrote him a letter. Is that right?
So, yeah. So the letter, the content said, you have caused us a world of grief, and I did add into the letter, well, Lorne, you decided you weren't going to pay us back, and you thought you were going to walk away free, but look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Karma got you.
Mm-hmm.
Karma got you. And he wrote back, and his letter said, Eric and Betty, just to let you know, yeah, I got your letter.
She really was nice. Her and her husband both really were nice. But I know her husband had health issues before they ever met me. So that kind of upsets me that she blamed her husband's death on me. Like, oh, hell, well, he had health issues before that.
But I remember my husband before Lorne, and I remember him after Lorne. He didn't put a gun to his head and pull the trigger on him, but he sure in hell didn't help.
Those are the kinds of things that can push people over the edge, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whether we can make a direct correlation or not, just like you said, it didn't help.
You know what? Whatever happened, as long as you acknowledge that having something like that happen to you is not good for any health conditions that you already have. Nobody's calling you a murderer, but it's true that, unfortunately, one of the effects that what you did had on somebody was increase their anxiety. And who knows what contributes to it. But whether it was or it wasn't, he still felt pain from that too. And your remorse for that is something that should be genuine, I think. Don't you?
Yeah, it is too.
Nobody said she stabbed him in the neck, but
I know it had to be stressful. I know I was stressed at the time too. Unfortunately, I couldn't see things then. So I'm gonna try to pay her more than $25 a week every week, especially if I can work these hours and make this kind of money every week. I'd like to be able to get to the point where I could pay her over more than 100. That'd be nice.
You were asking me how much he paid back.
Right.
13 years.
Yes, in 13 years. Get ready for this total.
I think I'm going to probably. This is probably generous. I don't know. I think $400. I think
$400.
Wow,
that is sick.
And the only reason he ever did was because of people like Emma and Tiffany and Ramona and all the girls that he thought he was going to get laid with. He knew that he would impress them if he paid me $20 here and there.
Yes.
And that's why, because he didn't start paying back until these phone calls.
I'm really thinking about having you record me and put me on the internet, letting them know that I realize now that everything was my fault. All because of the way I went about doing things. It just sucks that it took 11 years for me to be able to see, but I had to process everything and go through everything, detail by detail, before I could admit to it. I had to get out of my anger, and plus knowing all the illegalities that I was stuck on, but it comes down to it was my fault because nobody else pushed me to go. Well, somebody did push a little bit, but it was still my decision. Whether I could think straight or not, I made the decision to go.
No, that's the other was that I actually mean. I didn't want to fucking go there. I am defending it because of the fact they did not need to put me on fucking national television. I didn't deserve that shit. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't in a dog camera looking for a kid.
Lorne.
They were the fucking ones that were being predators.